What up, squad? I am back here on Action Industries giving you guys the down and dirty, quick first thoughts review of another film about to hit theaters. This one called Queen and Slim, directed by Melina Matsoukas, starring Daniel Kaluuya and Jodie Turner-Smith. Jodie Turner-Smith, kind of a newcomer in some ways. I think she had been on television shows like The Last Ship, a few others. I think True Blood maybe she had been on. Kaluuya obviously having a crazy, insane run these last few years. The biggest credit to date for him being Get Out, but you do have a few others in there that really made waves. You know, he's in Sicario. People know him for that, as well as a few others. He's fantastic in this. He's really, really good. They're both terrific, actually. You know, the premise of the movie is that a couple on their first date, a black couple, goes on their first date, and it effectively turns into Bonnie and Clyde, right? That's, if you watch the trailer for the film, they're on the run, and it's a very special movie for right now. I really, really, really liked this movie, and we've seen stories like this. They even make direct reference in the film being the Black Bonnie and Clyde, but movies like Badlands, Natural Born Killers, this story has been told many, many times in different ways. This one is particularly significant because of police brutality and the protest against that this movie represents. But they also don't stray away from showing the reality of that. The reality of you know, somebody being glorified for fighting back and violence against police. And it's a really interesting movie in that sense. Melina Matsoukas, the director, I think probably most famous at this point for having been heavily involved in many of Beyonce's music videos, including having directed Lemonade. And so you do get a really visual sense in this movie. The movie does look and feel like a music video in a lot of senses. The music is fantastic. There are some interesting directorial choices, stylistic choices, but the performances are rock solid. Bokeem Woodbine shows in this, one of my favorite character actors. I'm a huge Bokeem Woodbine fan. I think he does a fantastic job here. But the movie was really emotional. It made me feel a lot, and I was really, really engaged the entire time. It felt grounded. The performances felt real. They did show all angles, all sides of a story like this and what it really would mean to the people that are kind of becoming involved in it as you know, as this pair goes across the country and tries to evade police capture. A fascinating ending, a very emotional one. It definitely brought me to tears, and I really, really, really loved this movie. Now, I keep seeing films and thinking to myself, top 10 of the year, top 5 of the year, and I've given a lot of movies a really high grade. I give this movie a really high grade. Now, the trailer for this movie was awful. I remember Action Industries, my brother, Andrew Guy, and I saw this trailer, and we looked at each other and we're like, that does not look good. I don't know what to expect. Man, that does not look like a good one. And it really was. This movie caught me off guard. It took me by surprise how much I enjoyed this. I think if you want to go watch a film that is, again, made for right now. This is a movie that's talking about things that are important to be talked about. I talked a little bit last week about Ford versus Ferrari, how much I enjoyed that movie, how great it is, and how sort of void of purpose it is in terms of the social issue or the statement it's trying to make about us as a culture. It's an interesting movie, and you can certainly derive meaning from it if you want, but this movie is so clearly, again, I keep just saying it's a movie for right now, and it just is. I loved it. So I highly recommend it. Go see Queen and Slim. I believe it opens next weekend. You know, this is an independent story, so support our independent stories. There's a great team behind it, and congratulations to Melina Matsoukas for really, really directing something that I loved. So recommended. I don't know what my actual score would be. Probably somewhere in the 8.1 range would be about what it feels like to me. So thanks for watching, guys. Tune in for more reviews all the time. My name is Ben Bateman. You can follow us at Action Industries, at Team Action Show on Twitter. You can follow me at Ben Bateman Media. We'll be back with more reviews very soon. Take care, guys.